Passive income seems to be one of the topics everyone seems to be very interested in, and for a good reason. Who wouldn't want to make money while they sleep? The fact that you can detach your income from your time is a very appealing and honestly very realistic option. So I decided to put together a list of things you can do to create passive income. Now, a disclaimer. Passive income does not mean that you will not have to do any work at all. Contrary to popular belief, you will have to put in some real work to build these assets, and then after, you will have to do some maintenance to keep them running. Now, these are meant to supplement the income that you already have, but they can definitely replace your income if that's your goal. The easiest passive income assets that you can start with no money are: number 1, monetizable social media, such as YouTube. The beautiful thing about building a social media channel that you can monetize is that you can make videos about anything that you find interesting. If there's something that you find interesting, chances are other people will too, and you can find an audience that will enjoy your content. Now, the way this works is that you can connect your channel to Google advertising program to where they can play automatic ads when your audience watch your videos. Now, depending on your niche, time of the year, and advertisers, you can earn anywhere between $1.50 up to $4 per every 1,000 views. So for example, if you get 100,000 views and you get an average of $2.50 per 1,000 views, you'll have around $250. If you get 1 million views, you'll get around $2,500. If you get 10 million views, you'll get around $25,000. You get the point. For example, this channel in the month of October made close to $3,000, and I uploaded about 5 to 6 videos last month. Now, at this point, I've been uploading around twice a month for the last year, so I did build a little bit of an audience and plan to do a lot more of that in the future, which might increase the revenue of the channel. Like I said before, it normally takes some time and work at the beginning to build some passive income. Like this channel took about 1.5 years to get to this point. Now, the reason why social media like YouTube, for example, can be considered a passive income source is because once you upload a video, it's there for people to keep watching in the future. And as long as it keeps getting viewed, it'll keep generating income. Now, social media can be one of the starting points to build passive income, because having a good social media presence will help you develop many other sources of income, like number 2, affiliate marketing. This is where you help other businesses sell their product for a chunk of their profits or a commission. This is why I started the list with social media, because it is much easier to make an extra passive income with affiliate marketing when you already have an audience. Now, this can go on top of what you already earn from having ads on your content. Now, I will have to tell you, if you become an affiliate marketer, do not promote things that you wouldn't use yourself. If you are promoting a bad product, you will lose in the long term. Now, another great way to create passive income is through Kindle Publishing. Here, you can write and publish an ebook through Amazon, the largest online book retailer. You can talk about anything that is interesting to you. And since ebooks are becoming very popular, this is a very good option for some passive cash. Just like YouTube, once an ebook is published, you will make some money every time someone reads your content. And if you're not much of a writer, you can actually delegate the writing process to other people, which I think is really cool. Now, I personally will be writing some ebooks soon, but if you want to get started with this, you can check out a really good course by Stefan Pellerino that teaches you exactly how to actually do it. Another way to create passive income is to create an information course if you have some knowledge or if you're an expert at something. You can teach others by creating a course that helps other people learn the skill. This depends on what you're good at. For example, if you're good at light painting photography, you can create a course teaching others how to do amazing light painting photography like you do. You create the course once and you get paid every time someone buys it. This can also be used with social media. When you have an audience that wants to learn what you're teaching, it becomes easier to sell. And you're not only helping your audience get better, but you are also receiving passive income. Number 4, dropshipping. This is a semi-passive income source since you will have to do a bit of work. The basic idea of dropshipping is that you find a supplier that sells stuff at wholesale price and you set up a store selling that product at retail price, which means that you make a profit for every sale. When someone buys the product from your store, you send the order to the supplier and they ship the product to your customer. And you won't need to spend any money on buying the supply, because when somebody buys it from you, you use the customer's payment to buy it from the supplier. Now, the reason why I call this semi-passive income is because you will have to do a little work. You can go on with your day as people buy your product, and the next day in the morning, for example, you can spend about an hour sending the orders to your supplier. Basically, you will have to constantly send the orders to the supplier or hire someone to do it if you make enough money. Also, you will need to do a bit of marketing to promote your products. Number 5. Network marketing. Now, I am personally not involved in this type of business, but I know many people who are very successful at it. The basic principle of this is that you sell products, you get a percentage of the sale, and you get other people to sell them too, and you make a commission on what they sell. Now, there's many videos on YouTube about this subject. I personally don't have much experience with it, but I wanted to include it in this list because I know people who are very successful in this business and create good passive income. Now, let's talk about other ways to create passive income that do require some capital. You can do this if you have some cash to spend. I'm sure you've heard of Amazon FBA. The basic principle of Amazon FBA is to look for products that are popular and people are buying. You find the suppliers that sells them at wholesale, then you can create a label to brand those products and ship them directly to Amazon. Then Amazon, being one of the largest, if not the largest online retailer, takes care of selling the product and the shipping. They also take care of customer service and holding the inventory for you. Now, just like the rest of the other ones, it'll take some work to get started. Now, this might require a bit of capital at the beginning to buy the inventory. But once you have it up and running, it can only take a few hours a month to run it. Now, I will look for great resources that can teach you guys more in depth on how to get started on Amazon FBA. Once I find a good source of information, I will list them in the description of this video. Now, there are other ways that are much more expensive and hold their own category, like real estate and stock paying dividends that can generate passive income, but those are topics for other videos. Okay, you might be thinking, now what? How do I get started? And what I recommend is to get started with the easiest ones in the list. All you need is a camera phone or a microphone to start creating content online. And it's very easy to set up a Google AdSense account. There's a lot of information out there about how to set up things like affiliate marketing. You can go to companies that you love and you can go to the bottom of their website and usually they have an affiliate option. For example, you can review new electronic products that you're interested in and go to bestbuy.com and become a Best Buy affiliate for those people who want to buy the product. Now, for the rest of them, like Kindle Publishing, Dropshipping, or Amazon FBA, I would recommend getting a course that can teach you how to get them up and running in the quickest way possible. Now, if you're thinking about getting a course, make sure to get it from someone who knows what they're talking about. There are many people out there that make products, but they're not experts at what they're teaching. So do your homework before buying. Alright guys, in the comments, let me know what do you think about this list, if I missed anything, or if you have something else to add. And if you're doing something different to build your passive income, I am very curious to see what you're up to. As always guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.